Mi fambule muna kusha una kaba una adu. This na Sarah Cast TV, which we regular program, Salon for Better. Me people as una know, we always they focus on Sierra Leone and see waiting they go on there with the economy and human right violations. And since we get a change of governance since 2018, when we get the SLPP Paupa government, um a lot of things then they go on at the country where people they will be supposed for the talk, then they talk like you be get civil society them where they come against organization and government the way they do wrong in the country, where they do things then all right, and you get religious leader them where we get the religious council in the country where they talk on behalf of the people them things the way not right where government they do. And we also get a reporter and like journalists they will get the press in we get the print and electronic media them we always they talk for on behalf of the people. But we can see since the time we Mother Bio come into governance with the Paupa government, then they muscle up all the organization here and not to muscle up some when they take muscle, they rather lock you up, then beat you, and then for let you scared for do what you supposed for do as the right thing. When we see like even like civil society them, we see like when the anti-corruption boss or whosoever they call them, then they go sign memorandum of understanding. And also waiting memorandum of understanding get for do with government where I mean civil society then like a pressure group to government where they talk on behalf of the people, and but we don't see all the organization that will be know will be credible during even Dr. Amatida Kaba in time when a campaign for good governance. It all land at the hand of people the way lack integrity when they talk for the people them way at least you not go be a pressure group, then you they under payroll to the particular government. So which in the way you get for talk. The imam themselves they don't call them council of imams or council of churches. I mean, they all know they talk for the people. But you get activists they will not give up. Even if they be in a saloon save them, will just they lock them and pull them. Now like them Malema or like them Mandela and type way, not to nobody like na Gibril Bangura, when a human rights activist, we go bring and come for now today. Again, but putting the waking highlight and at the person way since then people are coming to governance where those that we call themselves saying as civil society in Africa we don't silence, ain't not the silence and not the backup. Gibril Bangura, welcome to Seakas TV.
Oh, thank you, Abdullah. And I'm happy for that. I'll be Nasera Cast TV today again.
Okay. Yeah, Gibril Bangura, since you now one of the man them when they back down and we at least we always try for maintain your integrity way and you know they put and all like Abbas Bundu then kind way at least you still they talk for the people because the reason being say like Abbas Bundu then kind the man we study we know but political constitution way is no constitutional law, but na man then can and take then chukan per people but like we can always say Governor Clarkson in prayer is still the work. Then they will can later because we see what happened to our way. We see a naked one on top SLPP the logo. But Jibril, before I go to Abbas Bundula, forget but because you go arrange and later. I see one thing where would they talk where the SLPP they bring can because for la analyze them, they don't count with Paupa, Bagbati, this that liquidity. So, but now they don't see. I don't know if you don't pass mark or they don't tab, but they say they want to implement one method they call softy. I want break and down for people. Waiting at this softy.
Abdullah, thank you for giving me this opportunity for let I come at this particular media for tell the people waiting at softy. Softy na a method we them fit to say then
That's
go
a lot, no?
apply.
Gibril, we sit down
Yeah.
straight small, but I think you center yourself na the chair. Good. Yes. No, too much. Come a little bit small. Okay. Yes. Fine. Good. Yes, we are. Go ahead. Edu so Jibril, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
You see, softy na them final strategy that one the way them get na them playbook. I don't know if you watch this movie Jumanji, when a horror movie, or if you watch you read this book Macbeth. At the thing and the way they go on inside SLPP as I they talk to you. If you apply, then come first. What did them do? They apply what them call power. When they take power, then begin they run out and judges them. Judge them all. I call judge them. Middle of the streets, now then they pull motoka then at the end, they say na government motoka. A judge not a politician. Why they go pull motoka at the end? They say, oh, I've been saying they support this government. Then go after people and they run out most of the people. Some of them then are the neighboring Liberia or neighboring Guinea. Run out at everybody, use this pauper, humiliate people where they commit 10 years of their life for let that country be to witty the meter. That pauper they fail. What did they do next? When they begin they go print money them. When they go print money there, then talk say, oh, and Escoma don't can pay this. Oh, that this now don't can pay this. Now the money they wait and they go print. The money then they come with. When they bring and can and say, oh, this person don't come, he don't can pay. That one they then call and bagbati. Now so they call her bagbati. Because then they go print, then they lie to the people and say, this na person I can't pay. Oh, look, oh, we don't can't pay them, then salary them, the end of service pension. I they go pay somebody the end of service pension where this person, you don't freeze their accounts. You know, they even allow for let this person move around freely. So I they go pay. Who say they go pay? But it fail. Tribalism fail. Nepotism, regionalism, all in one and they then fail. Guess who said the end of our line?
Uh-huh.
They say, "Lo, apply sporty, a softy." Oh, they apply softy. They okay, you know, say you know me brother, and a mistake that be happen. But that one they go, that one they don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. We'll fix it. Okay, don't worry. We'll fix it. Simply because they want a second term. Then don't mess up. Bastardize the constitution, violate human rights, violate civil rights, create serious problem in the country. Now, they say they want softy. But in a common sense, apply. If you apply pauper when a violence, it no work. You apply bati, what we all know, instead now an act of violence, it no agree work. Tribalism, it no work. With all them bad things there, waiting go give them that thought they say, Lord, we apply this something it go work. After they don't create so much, they don't wound the wound the way they don't inflict on people the scar. The wound they not even heal it. Now they say they want use softy. Ebo,
Okay.
people let them not follow.
Yeah, Jibril, like this software then use so where then say they want use. No implement me, then just all meeting for let them bring this softy. Like just like as you say, who side them be they say for the softy. I mean the softy for include for like release all the political prisoner them force and pull the state of emergency because now America would they so where corona they kill how many million for day, no get state of emergency. Do not get coffee order. You understand? So if they want bring softy, then people that will be they enjoy their masquerade where they pull them devil. You understand? Then stop them for pull devil na north and west, but then they go pull devil na southeast. I believe say that then for don't begin as the package of the softy. But you see like that don't begin or then just hold the meeting.
They just hold the meeting and then begin implement like maybe 1% of it. Where would they see then they release? And Abdullah, and this is serious. Yeah,
Me people
this
now
is
now just they
serious.
join we. This na Sharecast TV, which we regular program Salon for Better, and we get we human rights activist na we na Gibril Bangura, we at least na him they talk for people that we not get voice na the country. And right now, something the way in they do so as a own job, na job the way civil society, journalists, they all for they do, but now then they forget for talk because people they say then get on payroll, then get them brown envelope. So I mean, so Najibril will get right now on Sharecast TV. On Sharecast TV and me people them when I watch now the screen, we get to number when na 732 um 7955533 way at least we go open the line later if una get question for this human rights activist na Gibril Bangura una go call am and then e go respond partner to una. Gibril, let's go ahead and round up all this softy then let we go on small part the program sir.
You see, like I've been telling you, softy now the last sentence or the last paragraph and the last sentence now the SLPP playbook of terror. They not get nothing again. They don't try all kind of thing. Like how them been do during what them been do 1992 where NPRC then come with this same NPRC because this way they go on so right now the same NPRC playbook. Now
Yeah,
in
yeah,
them
Gibril.
just
Gibril.
yeah
Yeah, come
yeah
by left hand small because we get some message we just kind of people they want clear the softy what they say softy. You tell them say now that bony cali way when they beat people lock them up so they want change now begin making nice to people like they are good people them. Then vote for them back for second term. When they come back, then they change them, begin beat, lock and kill like when they kill people then Pademba Road, McKinney, Lonsar, Tombo, 91. Then bring them back. Then now until now 1-1 and they go kill. So you want to tell me say when they call the next 10 now 10-10 4-4 then go they kill. Now that they try for tell we.
no that one day a genocide
Because
because
now
then ten and they
now I not cut you out now. They want come with softy, then they go bury 80 mass grave. We don't know how they kill them. They don't pull them parts, they all go sell because they say then they do parts trafficking at the country. We don't know that and they in charge of that. But if then they go bury 80, when a softy, when then come back with the bagbati and power, then therefore they go bury 200 as mass grave. Now that they tell we sir.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Abdullah, if find where you reach on that particular side about say this na a program we been there inside SLPP Tijan Kaba let him so rest in peace. Where them in the harvest human parts there, then they go sell in a Lebanon. So what can happen? Where an escromaka It can stop them. We see where they confiscate a lot of human organs now Lunge airport. Then ban that act day. Fatima Bio come here Iman. Fatima Bio na in get that company. They the same way they get that company where they sell we board them. Where we picking it, they not even get school, they not even get bench for sidom. But then they embezzle billions of leons from we board them. We treat the way in the courts. Then people the way they kill so. Like last year, we get videos where this same guy, where then they use, and he get one other guy where they call Sila. Now then they na that company they where then they sell human parts them. When a cartel of organ harvesting, where they inside that country they. Inside last year, the first one where we are inside last year, 2020. This guy, he tell we say they can't go bear 50 something people. We don't know. He said then I destitute them. Then before the end of the year, he can't tell we say they go bury 80. Where out of that 80 day, 15 of them, he said I picking them. Ebo, how salon done so big? 15 picking and then they die. Nobody don't know who that born them picking them. It's sad.
Okay.
It's sad.
Yeah, like what you don't talk and so this I not go deny what you talk because like we don't get intelligence reports and then they are not go say like God get and good go do side there because somebody be they drive upline once and the way mistake go na the south it way pass na in Ganoman in camp. He said the kind where you see mortal man's call and a grown. It's a like way then they tow them when they tow them but a cup or them milk cup then a dirty box na free tongue. Now so the thing and they because all the one and then are people and like when you talk I get for agree with you say then God they don't say when they do this human organ trafficking at that country day. But I mean we not get the right people them for let them get them people there, put them to book and at least let the law take in cause against them people there. But that day we no say not where they go on because no way the 10 the way Chris Mamboku where Revo no go beg 80 people no side and beg them. We no say na shoot them and for don't grab then go beg them. But for let them gather them together 80 then told them go who side and die. No they were rotting. No they were smell. The all body good to go. So it's like then do it and get for do to them and go freeze them, gather them, then told them say then they go beg mass. Mass grave Christmas and self where the Christmas die na treaty then they no say this Christmas don't die. So they even na Pademba road. Where we know during them more than 10 when them be the beg na Rokupa would they see them motocar the they team up na Kisi road where then they go and blow say oh but na Papa then they go beg so where jail man die but now you know they reserve say jail man die then they go beg Papa then just they get at the 80 whose funeral home then they go keep them now cannot then they pull them outside then they go keep them then people there and get for all the accountable for this but now they run I mean Gibril because the one the way for talk where na civil society there another na the talk another na the country again religious leader and another journalist no day so I don't know what you get for Rob last pan this organ trafficking and then law they push before and me people and this answer cast TV una we want join una can join later if una get question any doubt on wetin Gibril Bangura they talk because he get proof and evidence una can call on the number on the screen when at 732-795-5533 Gibril well now wetin you want talk about we get some fear thing way up in somebody they way don't serve the country when I be the previous government, the former president, his sister, I mean, and somebody die, where at least them be supposed to follow and at this lay and don't let the body, I mean, for na the I think that the city all na Makeni, where the SLPP government denied them the opportunity, say they're not for lay and day. You feel say them get right for do that?
Well, before I dey go under, law we end pandis organ harvest.
Okay, go ahead.
You see that one where you been they talk about inganoman where then they see human skull and stuff.
Yeah.
That one they then call a Yamoto. Yamoto na an organization where then they eat human beings.
Who side the one and they so?
Yamoto, that one where you talk about inganoman.
Oh, in Ganoma 9 camp. Yes.
Yamoto, they call a Yamoto. Yamoto, then they na people then they eat. Then they eat them.
Okay.
But this one, then they harvest the human organs them, like the kidney, the liver, anything where good promoter man, then they sell them. Now they get a market where they create, where then they sell their organs there to like rich countries them where people then get liver problem, kidney problem, where then are lined in the wait for a donation. But when you get money, you they go Lebanon. Then get a hospital na Lebanon. Usai mother build them every day. That hospital day, na day that they sell human parts. Just like during slavery, where they sell slave them na the Arabia. Where white man and they come on here and they go na the Arabia and they go buy slaves them and bring them Canada. And now so then they sell human parts them. And most of them parts then they now, then they come out from Sierra Leone. And where the people, the person where get that, where they in charge of that company, they na Fatima Bio. So that being said, we go to the late sister of
But
the
wait,
former
so
president.
Gibril, yes, before they go to the list sister, you know if you say Fatima be aware about them people there, then this parts the way then they sell pan people and so you feel say people and get for trust and for this in answer for our girls, and especially you say about 15 picking and they pa them picking and then 80 people there would then go back so. You know if you say now people picking and they
You,
don't kill so then pull the organ them.
you see them that in pad that in pad that period pad where
Yes.
they around. Then another way then they take lower people. Fatima na in get the company. I want to know that one day. Fatima
Okay.
na in get the company. And we get evidence to that.
Okay.
Fatima na in get that company they right now. The same way where they get laid way, where they sell timber.
Okay.
Yep, Fatima na in get that company there. Where they harvest human parts them, come out from Sierra Leone, sell them outside the country.
All right. Then so I mean then they would not aware about that. So yes, Jibril, what you want to say about this funeral way then get but where then they not agree for let them lay this admire mama admire and body na the city all na Makeni, where I believe say na person way and brother be don't work for the country as a former president, and also the woman self be don't work for the former government. So e get rights, even I so safe. Everybody get rights for secure public places them as long as you apply them can give the allow. But then they then deny them. Why you feel say then guy they do this? If you say na right thing then do?
Abdullah, the thing where they happen at Sierra Leone right now. I born and raised in that country day. I go through that rebel war. Say God pull me commode with me well body. Wait till they happen at Salon right now. People we don't deprive Sierra Leoneans them from their entitlement. People we don't left a lot of Sierra Leoneans aggrieved. A lot of people we don't left a lot of widows them na that country dey. People them wey left people them with amputated limbs. This na the same people them wey dem don come back. Then they deprive people them wey work so hard for let them raise the bar of that country. People them wey work hard for let them change the image of that country dey, so that we go get international confidence. Madam Admire, the late Madam Admire, who said he go lead on today, he dey be so proud of him people in Makeni. He dey be so proud of him friends around the world. He go be so proud for him people in Sierra Leone, despite the fact that they deny him the rights. Now, he don't home to Makeni for let them lay a remains in final moments out here. They deny him. They say because of COVID. COVID, we see them now. Constituency 110, where they dance. COVID, we see them now. Bond. Cardinero perform na bond. They do all kinds of things. They play, even play gala na bond. They not think about COVID, but for go bury the remains of somebody when be a very important individual in the community in your hometown na Makeni. I get a letter.
Okay.
Where the office of the vice president deny him.
Okay.
For let them lay in body.
Like,
at the city hall na Makeni.
But at least until they say na COVID, but we they see things there without COVID. We see things the way they happy, like you call constituency 110. We see party them where they party na bonds na Kenema all over the country. COVID they dance go boy na fale, they dance falui, all them things and the COVID no dey. But COVID they also they affected. But me and you today na the diaspora, we know it's na COVID, and a lot of people and they will not follow us to say Akas what they listen to you now. They know it's na COVID, they know it's na the precaution, and they know say certain things then they where this particular government of Mother Bio they do, you know they matter about COVID. You understand it? Then just they use I think as political means. Way I mean it is today because they say what goes around comes around goes around, what goes around comes around. But it depends if sometimes the next political party will go come themselves no because me I know say the way they look at the way things they go enough for be so the gun for be like fair play. But also we now just a view this na Cast TV. We go open the line for call later, but the number we go call na 732-795-5533. The number again is 732-795-5533. You go wait, then we'll go tell you where the line open. Then since people in the comment on what Mr. Gibril when a human rights activist they talk, then una go ask question where he go respond to. So Mr. Gibril, yes, we don't know say they don't deny this woman here. It with God, it not heaven right now with God. We there. We don't know when person die. We they say it ain't not heaven unless we all go meet up na the line. Now they will go know who they go left lane, who they go na dead end, who they go New York, who they go so now. So we get for see how God they separate we. But for now, Lord tell and say even then deny am the city all, but it ain't not God inside, it ain't not God in hand. So that one day at least it left to them. And also Gibril, I don't know. We began all these reports will waste time for commot. But we commot. Would they say this lost, this not lost, this I don't know. You get anything for say about this audit report? Because this audit reports it come with something like double standard. because I think the government of Madabio, they win MCC reports. They say that they do well, they get human rights tolerance, all kinds of things they win at the country, and then so then give them grants. And then before we see Lara Taylor Pierce pull audit reports where some people they all say money loss, some say money not loss. What do you want to say about this audit report, Gibril? You get any idea?
Abdullah. We fall the white, we black, you know they able change them. We pull all the feather, they call them buta. You know to so.
Uh-huh.
I like you pull off all the in feather 200 times. Now same white now in the come out. You see, then you remember where Sylvia Blyden say one woman in a constituency 110 they dance like a prostitute.
Uh-huh.
Now that money they na in them in don't bank pa. But the thing is, Abdullah, if you go na the MCC website, the money where Congress na America ya approve of now about almost about 900 and something $1,000. 917 million. And the one the way they say now they qualify. Now 78 country then. If 78 country then qualify for a compact funding of let's say $90 million, why Salon forget 400 million? You pull 400 per 900. How much they left? Now 500. So why the other 76 country there then they get 500 and Salon just because Madabio na in the day forget 400 million? Then at the first slide. You see, when you read a lot, you get advantage. Do research on your own. You see things them. You know, people and they know they just can't then lie by you. Then you take her and me and you now that thing they would do. Would they read? Would they know? Now that mean when they bring their lie before they bring and we don't know what then they can't talk. As they open their mouth, we know exactly what then they talk. And what they tell and how they vex, they begin curse. Even the lobbyist company where they hire in Washington DC right now, then they inside trouble because them pay people inside MCC for fake all the reports where they come on a Salon. A fake. They fake last year, a year before last. They not give them. And they fake them back. I go categorically tell you say they know they get her. Because now lie. Then pay a lobbyist where go through in own way. But people like them get for go na prison. This new administration will get for council. The 20. Then go investigate them people like they. Yeah, then go investigate them. And thank God we get a lot of senators then where we help for let them win the elections then at this country. Then senators and they know already wait till they go on our country. So
Without open. Okay, yeah.
if
Yes, Jibril, go ahead. So, as a matter of fact, this MCC, like we don't tell we the number of country the way the certain amount of money where they allocate for all them country then they
now
when
78 countries and the money where they allocate for all them country there now 900 million. Now you government approve. Go na government website or go na go inside MCC then website. Everything is there. They know they
but
nothing.
Jibril, the line go carry open small because waiting me they say because we'll be see some video there. We'll see the first lady they dance with some minister and they glad for this money where they come. So now fake them be the fake people them or now the bagbati where they talk about.
When I did bagbati that one day, let them go one egg. Let them go incubate the egg.
So
bagbati that one day bagbati kali.
Okay, so this way they talk about bagbati kali. I remember this word again. I remember we be they share something on social media where somebody be they sell polo them for go launch that Lunge Bridge. Now be they talk say now the last one this bagbati kali. Una come by or see people. Okay, so now that you mean. Okay, me people me people and the line door open. Whosoever one call, you can call now 732-795-5533. If you want to ask Gibril, you go ask some question and we'll go see how he go they respond to now. So Gibril, we don't talk about this audit report and
no, not for the audit report I talk about. Now the MCC.
Okay, now MCC. So this audit report, the late for come so and not come out the right time we come out. You feel say
they're not going to give them. Now we pressure. I put pressure. I even call the number 2 because I call number 1 no pick. I know say what I call number 2. Number 2 they pick. Now people them, now very, very decent people them. I gladdy for them. The way they do, and now then they go after them. Then they try for blackmail them the same way they blackmail Anes Koma. Where they go and blackmail Anes Koma. They say, the woman, when Laura Pierce, all money, then get and this, then get and that. These are the people the way they see. They sleep na dark. They not get food for eat, but they still can't they defend the system. When but, ask, I say because now the government.
But Gibril, you feel say this money when a 178 billion we're missing, then say it passed that, but then doctor them. But still yet, why then they come after now? If Laura don't doctor the amount, you don't cover them. Why then they come after again say them bribe our money? If you say not true or an allegation.
SLPP no get not the way that they talk when at school. Abdullah, if you want can't tell me about us, I they go first now you host last year you host look like. But if I go now you host, I see say they live now palm body they can't tell me about mansion, I they walk away. I they waka. Not to say Nigerians and color waka. Look them people who side them come out. How they underdeveloped with all the riches, the money they way they get from government, where they pay them. Then they refuse to develop that place there for their young people.
But Gibril, what you want to say, but we depend this audit report. There are certain things in the way Lara declare say missing because like the motorcar the way they be buy, the SUV the way they be buy, we they're not supposed for buy, we that not get nothing for doing the medical field way at least na ambulance they will be they expect or get other proper pharmaceutical equipment them for do this thing. They not do them then say laptop the way them buy, the one the way them quotes, where they make pro forma invoice for who them fee say they supply. When Auditor General asks when the one the way them go produce, na them banga one them. But not true say certain of them laptop here they way them be go take na Fatima in office.
Abdullah, that laptop then they na Kinjimina they then go buy them. If you look their laptop then, Abdullah, who store where they na this country? Even Apple, where they sell one of the most expensive laptop, and not reach $10,000. You know, say them the procurement, one of them laptop then na $10,000, and so them put.
$10,000.
Then at the laptop they will see inside garbage box. Where they say they don't return them. And who that talk am? Then lawyer. Thief man then lawyer. Wait, that in the supposed to be Posse where they prosecute criminals when anti-corruption. Ben Kefala na income back he talk. He put it up na Twitter. I asked him, I said, Paddy. Then they talk about billions missing. They either can't tell we say don't recover. 37 laptop them. Now I say later on he come back, he said he don't recover 5 million. Billions missing. You know they go after the one they wait till the billions. They say you don't get 5 million.
That the billions they were missing at $500 now they go say you recover. Then na Ben Kelfala say so.
You know what he do? He blocked me. He blocked me na Twitter. You know get a right for block me na Twitter because that page where they use na government page. Na salon government page. You know get that power there for let you block nobody.
But you see, like you don't get for what you them if not the right thing and they do, it go happen. But like the things the way would they do, what would they see in terms of corruption and the way we Ben Kelfala way I believe say that in a proper intelligent beggar before then take and put her and not be don't qualify for that position the way they as a anti-corruption boss. So if government change they talk about corruption. Then go for big action for them money, then they salary, then they always them pay them. And most people the things the way they happen in terms of corruption, when then they attack people I mean, an office say Ben Kelfala na go for defend people the way then they say they corrupt. At least most people the way they accuse of corruption, you get for make the relief office, then they go for that investigation for no waiting that happen. But them as they accuse people, them look like chief minister. Mr. 1% we then talk about that money where Salu Ijalo report say thief. Now straight away within less than 24 hours, they don't talk say that $150 million. That money that
1.5 million.
$1.5 million where Salu Ijalo report say Mr. 1% thief. Quick away, then this, there are certain things then they way, and then they affect corruption, whether by region, by tribe, or by the next political party, because other people then the way they say they corrupt, next thing they go invite them anti-corruption. And then the other thing way, then they do towards the corruption way in the Ben Kelfala, they act on anything and they show say in a guy will lack integrity. But the phone line open, somebody they call now. Yes, who that they call and who side they call from? Gibril, hold on and allow see we get one caller. Okay. Hello?
Yes, I mean Henry Stephen I call from New Jersey.
Henry Stephen yes, Gibril Ideyari. Gibril.
Let it turn the volume down.
Now my name Henry Stephen.
Henry, the line the echo, not clear. I don't know side if they some.
Now my name Henry. Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, they hear you now, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Now my name Henry Stevens, I call from New Jersey. The Polar comment on for this talk to at least they shed light on the things that would happen in our country, although they divert the subjects, always try for fine tune them or suit one side. That's the problem with so many people that get to that show. First of all, I want to go back to them, but the way we moderate up, they try for talk about. They try for fine-tuning and for saying about a man part and all the rest. That's a very bad statement. They won't have they can.
Now, question you get, or you try for tell me what to for talk.
Are they build up?
No,
I don't get the question.
We get forget long people then at the line, and would they give 2 minutes for question?
I don't make outlandish statements.
Now 1 minute question, not to land here, not to them a statement. They talk now, una government, but land. Let me land. land. No. Now 1 minute would they give you. If you go more than that, would they cut you off? We get a lot of people and for acts.
We're cut me
Yes.
off because
Well, you know they tell me about land. What you want ask question for Gibril.
Outlandish statement. I don't get question for Gibril because Gibril don't get any sober talk when they talk. At the time of what they will not correct, so I don't get question for. Wait till I want to do, I want go out, I want debunk most of the things that we talk, and that I really call for. Say 1 minute not enough, so I can just hang up the phone.
No, go ahead for the question and ask Gibril. Now they tell you.
No, I don't ask question. I want to go after the statement the way they make.
Okay, do that now. Do that. Lord, let Philly do that. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
Good. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. One.
Okay, sir.
That statement they make for them people the way they go bear. That masquerade what they go do for them people in it.
Yes, sir.
That statement the way they make is not correct. This is the one also advanced that essentially they happen as alone.
No, wait till the correct.
Gibril, hold on. Gibril, hold on. Let land. Again for land.
That statement is wrong, outrightly wrong. It's that people them will die in a street, the government take them go bury them. Now, compatriots them, we have to be careful of what they say. The brilliant statement already make I'm not interested now, but that particular Honey Marie, you don't talk not to want it. And they even go to the extent
so why are you here?
for connect the first lady to rap. It is wrong.
Okay. What you feel say? You feel say that's wrong? What I say so? Now the wrong thing I say, not to the right thing.
Yes, the wrong thing you say. That people that will die and the government take get the owners to go bury them.
Okay,
they not go bury them in 60 feet. Then them.
The one that way there now, one part people
the advice say. Let people that they work out.
Gibril, get for wait and Stephen wait down. Yeah. All right. Yes. And waiting at the right thing way the moderator for be talk instead of he said anything.
Okay, the right question for us.
Yeah.
That you follow the advice to and them, like what the guy will be in charge of say, let people that they work out their ID them so that good and die them, we will forget them, family them, for them, we will bury them. But not say then the same most amount part. Enough fine, enough for country.
All right.
Okay?
The guy
Gibril, hold on. So, Mr. Henry, round up your question. No more low respond or let Gibril.
That part more about for really address it now.
Okay.
The rest of that is talking now, it makes sense to me. So I will just listen for this.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Henry Stevenson.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and we will always look forward to you. Go they contribute to Sierra Cast TV. Yeah? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, sir. So as we go on, Gibril will be there as you don't hear where people don't respond. So we go they forward the program because this the callers and I want to talk to Gibril, but now waiting me talk. Say them body then they not to the right way for be talk, but as we they go on. People then they will go the land we out for talk if we not sabi talk. Yeah. So Gibril, would they talk about this audit report we don't come up but they like how you see the current situation at the country, Gibril. Then we get some problem with the bank there. If you say that okay, money don't coincide, if people then go for the money now, then they get the right amount to then they go for.
Abdullah, them people them print money for where they don't print money for them. Now the only government is for where they come.
Okay.
Enough 3 years they don't print money.
Me people that can still call Gibril and not cut you word una can still call on 732-795-5533 una ask question una make una comment on waiting this human rights activists don't talk or waiting at the response from the moderator because the previous posse caller we call now and not talk on the man Gibril in talk there now waiting me respond in a mention but we don't tell and thank you for that and would they look to other people for calling and contribute to the program. Yes, Gibril, go ahead about this money business. It's not available for people
when
now.
When guys come to power, then come April 4th, 2018. What did they do? Then print money October. October 4th.
Now the money down there.
Look the dates. October 4th.
2018.
Then at the first money, 2018. Then come when then come then come April 4th, October 4th, then print money. Then now we go. We will not go school, but we get record. Wait for it.
May people them una can still call on Siakas TV if they want respond to anything where we get Gibril Bangura when a human rights activist where they talk about issues and things the way they happen in Sierra Leone. You can call on 732-795-5533. Do and be aware with the call. Do if now 1 minute question you want ask this, not to play about they make we just a share idea and see say let the country run the right way it's supposed to run. So you say because we just they talk about the money in the country. So Gibril, we drive for know if money don't available now. You don't send money for anybody or somebody don't call you say they send money in a Western Union, RIA or waiting at the other MoneyGram way you go then get all or somebody the way then get check we go na bank or pin code we go get the money. You no get condition for get half. Is that go on this week because it be happening before the holiday.
Then company had they tell you say money they not get banknote na the country. You say they try for sell money. Now when a salon. So then they decline. They know they accept you transfer. Because you know say then they're subjected to scrutiny from government rules and regulations. So they not say that country they will say they said they're not able give that money. So what they do? Then they tell you where they try for send. Then they tell you say money no dey na that country where you they said. I get evidence to that.
So now so they happy now?
Besides that,
wow.
Okay. Let me tell you, Abdullah. Then guy when they come, they don't print money 4 times. Like I show you. The last money where they print. Now May 4th, 2020. I get the evidence right here. Then at the last money, where they May 15, yeah, May 15, 2020. And the bank governor says talker.
But how comes one thing the way they do where I feel say people will not get that right there for way then they go after the bank governor because he say money no dey. You know if he say na the right thing he say for then they go talk against and say and not supposed for say so. If money no dey, it no dey. You think say na right thing where then say for fire right for losing job? If you say na right thing that or the man behave professionally?
The man are a professional. For let you get PhD and you teach for many years and you allow small bobo them. When a thief man for let them go dirty you. Now in that party do. People and then they look the past say it's stupid, but the part not stupid. People and they call the part names because the system don't pay. Most of them people are the likes of Kutubu for let it go after that man. They say the man not professional. Why they beg somebody for let it lie? Now that Kutubu do. Beg the man for let the man lie. Let it cover up a lie.
But
if you watch the video, hold on. If you watch the video, if you watch that video, who said that bank governor they talk, you sense the vengeance. You watch in body language, you they see, say something is not going right here. Something is missing. Like the power, he not get control over them guy they are with their reckless spending. He not get control over them. Everybody they go take money from the central bank. Now the vaults them. Now the central bank. Anybody, once you connected to the bills, you know a signatory. Now that make that pardon come out, and you go talk and back. Say Gibril Bangura been talking. Now that made that party come out. It come out clean. And I applaud them. Yeah. For let it maintain in prestige. And Abdullah, that Monday, if waiting he been talking, where they could tubu them, where they went at the bootlicker them, and all other people they went they come and bash at her, like them for non soccer. If you see the non soccer,
me people and this na say cast TV. We get Gibril Bangura when a human rights activist they talk about Sierra Leone things the way they happen. But the line open. We get telephone line way open. Where if you want call, you can call on 732-795-5533. Make you comment if you get observation, if you get anything where you go debunk about what Gibril they talk. Come up with some at least let just be and do and that simple way. Let nobody not use anything we go out the other person. Let just share idea. Let see whether they talk the true or the right thing. So now that's what they look out to. So Gibril, you will say Kutubu, I don't know, because Alpha side will talk to making way. You feel say now that Kutubu be they do for making way because when they make like me, be they say like Kutubu, now somebody where most people learn like me. I not tell you like, and then they respond to Kutubu, and then they go after him because you know what you do? Me money where they pay tax with now they take survive. So how me go feed person and go make play about you again? And then they do it. Because you know say that man a senior now in this country. They live between me and you tax. So then they me tax, so then they cut down and they take freedom. I don't get me what they so I don't get food stamp. I don't know New Jersey. I don't know side the welfare office they say because for more I come I don't want they go on unemployment. So if na that kind man they talk, then people and they listen to them.
They say me homeless. They don't let me come outside. They go say they say me homeless. Me not get home.
No, then they I mean then they you know go after them and again people the way people and they go after a better way. Me, one thing I glad back for the bio administration, where then give Alpha side do job. Because if we go die for nothing, it don't left now, it don't gonna be last hope now one day. That's no something and they tell people then thank you. Then waiting again, Gibril, this thing where they happen, where I believe say, when they say something day, you go meet up you match his box, you understand it? This passport where man they come out alone. America, they know say you get trouble in this country. Then they visa in, they give you passports. They no say for catch you. Salon now they say anybody will go. Then for all in passport because of corona, they want people and they give wrong address. But when you go inside, immigration check you in. Then get forget a mechanism let them know say Gibril Bangura they inside America. We don't visa him for 1 month for the inside Sierra Leone. When you they exit. Now the ten go no say you become will find you say you get corona positive. You was supposed for report, you know report. Then they can arrest you and detain you there. But all in people and passports. You know if you say they get for all one passport, so go bring trouble for them another country there.
Abdullah, let God help we. But then guy there, the way they don't damage that country there. We get for make a lot of sacrifice. We get for make human sacrifice. We get for make friendship sacrifice. We get for make family sacrifice. We get for make a lot of sacrifices. Because all the country they will get at the world. Now only Sierra Leone they request for anybody when they visit the country. Not for the white people more, now for Sierra Leoneans them.
So the passport when they all na people they earn. You get people away where they not the old their own. You get people away then they old their own.
Yes. This na tribal profiling. Tribal profiling na in and deeper. Tribal profiling na in and deeper.
So as them people here, because we not go end for the worst, what you vision are the best advice for this passport when they all and this state of emergency where them put for corona, where the one old wall in a salon get state of emergency for corona. You feel say na the right thing and a salon and then they beat people them for face masks.
Why not that make Guinea lock their border? Guinea lock border Pambio. Bill go big for let them open the border. Guinea say, well, I go look into that. The terrorists for let them go all meet in Guinea not show up. Because what did they do? Jules Jallo did they try for you in Sierra Leone for dissidents the way they go attack na Guinea. And Madam, you know that. And I tell you this back. All the while where they go and talk, they ate them boss. They ate them. Then they leak. Madam, let them ask Madam when last time he hold a cabinet meeting with all the ministers. It don't take. Most of the ministers, they're not able to see him. For where you don't go get that new leg. Now they tell Madam you don't begin the parabole. Now they see Madam they wear short trousers because they don't go buy that prosthetic leg for him.
So, but I believe say that in the way they talk, but I believe say that to the education minister, not to in speciality that, not to if he say make them bring and Canada the country.
Abdullah, fisherman is different to that they sell fish. Fisherman, and they go fish, he bring the fish car. The one way they sell the fish, in they sit down in table, now they sell them.
But Gibril, what do you understand? But Gibril, you got any understand? But that plane way come out Gabon, way Canada the country, what he can do? We're not a passenger plane.
You go take organs, human organs.
Wow.
Then they traffic human organs. Then they traffic drugs. Come in the country, and then they distribute. Then they camp left and then the sub-regions there, other places there we then they can pick up from Lunge Airport.
But Gibril, the organs the way then they do so, then they buy another hand or then just they capture and kill them, pull their organ and ship them.
Abdullah, I tell you say na a cartel. Now a well-organized organization and where they know they exist for years. Then come during Tijankaba in turn. And Eskromana and put them out of business. The same way he puts that cocaine traffic in our saloon. Where he put them out of business.
But I go believe say that drug business don't come back in a salon because young bobo then just the craze in the country. Because when they take certain drug,
That's in a day. As Madam can I that in a resume.
Because beside the kush where they get other different one the way they now where the bobo then they take where they make them craze.
Now for third world country now for the purple one them. The one way they go under now plane and they go there overnight and drop up. Then you get plane there waiting at the sub-region and then they pick them up and distribute them whosoever they get for pick them up. Distributor.
Okay.
Not so until I begin talk. I've been on the talk this from 2 years back. When Fatima Bio, that in Bobo we get that remote fever, then big board them where they eat fish.
Na Bio born out with?
No. Na one Gambian guy. I born out.
So what in the bobo they do na the boat?
The bobo na in it collecting my man share for traffic drugs. That boat where them buy. That name they use for traffic drugs and the sub-region.
Wow.
Now that so, Fatima no they na the presidential lodge. It then at that host where them go buy. And there they na that boats they did.
Okay. So I mean, these people you want to tell me say they are not politicians, they just come a bunch of like because I believe say the GTT report then be accuse the previous government say they're a bunch of racketeers. So are you want class then now where then they do all them thing there? Then now waiting.
Then guys, they're not to just racketeers. Then guys they are not deadly murderers. Where then they kill anybody for let them get away. A racketeer can be anybody. But then why, man, then why then game a high, but they not get the brain for executor. They not get the brain. But
like Gibril, what you get for say as a human rights activist, then I don't know if you hear about the war they will be get the last time because there are certain things and the way they happen in our country at 30, 40, 50, 60 years, then they bring them case and they to book to justice for then they bring justice to them cases and they when you think about this guy where Charles Taylor where be in an international court where it be they mention this Ali Kaba name and then take this Ali Kaba guy then can plant on a UN. You feel say that guy there for go scot free with all waiting the atrocity then the killing the way up in where Charles Taylor say no for the Sankona Ali Kaba is Sabi.
Abdullah will get so much evidence and live evidence where they tell we say or where they point at.
Because the reason we make they ask you this because since you are a human rights activist, we want to know if then case then they after a certain time they go free because like if you like BOA they so you know say nine and them be pass them Bambe camera they always then kill. Then Kula Samba they always then kill. Then it go and then we they talk about corruption now. And in opponents the 10 way then be the debates on that in 2018 for 2018 elections. Where up to today able to defend where Samura Kamara accuse him for $18 million. $18 million?
Yeah.
For Kimberlite.
No,
Ilmanite. So you are we about that?
Yep. Are we about the $18 million of the Ilmanite? I get evidence to that. Are aware about a diamond when they pick up na kono, then Kimberlite diamond them. Where worth for almost $47 million, according to Madabio informer Anthony General. I get a video where he talk when I Charles Magai, where he talk and say Madabio then sell a diamond way worth up to $46 million. That money the Madabio pocketed that money there. Not to me talk more na Madabio informer Anthony General na emende border back.
But waiting would they try for talk again, Jibril? Me people who now just they observe watch this program. This na say cast TV to regular program Salon for Better. Jibril, me people who now they watch, una can call anybody who want make comments or get questions or debunk on any way Jibril they talk. You can call on 732-795-5533. Jibril, you be feel say this corruption then the fet na country so. Then bring Lumumba. Me na free money then can get because Lumumba is just a Pan-Africanist, you know how for talk. And we got people in Salos be talk like Lumumba. Where that money then campaign and say they can't preach about corruption. That na one. B.O.B.L. the way then go bring that money then they pay them. You know if you say that money then claim say them pay them, then guys here, either the president or in WEF or members of them team, then get commission per them money, how then be they claim say na then they pay them judges there.
Abdullah, Professor Lumumba, where them go pay and them bring and kind of free tour under Francis Ben Kefala. You know what the pass? He said he want them. We want power. As he said he want them. We sabi rule. They not get the power. He said he want them. We get the power. They not sabi rule. You know left you. You know what he say? He say you they take a hyena for let you go watch over goats them. That means if they go take thief man, you bring and come for let you can watch your money. Exactly. And if we talk about the money them where they lost in that country day, my brother, mother bill here in family, then get everything for do with their money then they, and we get evidence. And waiting at your second question again.
Like where are they say, you know, if you say because like waiting in current government data, even to people that they hold big position, the way they make money, you get for give commission to either maybe the first lady or whenever if you want recommendation. So you know if you say then judge there we can say we come on Nigeria. People that we bring in kind side not make commission. Out of the money where the salon government be they claim say then they give them. The one they will bring in kind side not make commission. Where I mean they get their own they get their own cut for the cake.
Let go there to continue. George Biobel. Now Fatima in boyfriend. Biobel na in recommend and Fatima na in recommend Biobel. Even before then they get the presidency. He recommend Mercy Johnson. He recommend beaucoup, even Omotola during the inauguration of Iman. They look at, they say no, we don't want to be part of that. Biobelly in at the boyfriend for Fatima. He take Fatima recommend Biobelly. Biobelly make money. Fatima get in commission. Then buy house for Fatima na Victoria Island. We get the evidence. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Gibril, because Fatima ain't talk no go done. Because where you can as they talk, where they pop up, where you can buy inauguration, where I believe say we get people away the way they plan anything and they even at the United States where we day. Every activity you get people away na planner. Party you get party planner. You come out say a movie star or whatever, then inauguration come. You know, say them money then they only get for car account of away at least when government change. Because me no say American Republicans and Democrats they now because all the other half party where they so now that Tanges politics then they powerful let them reduce other people and vote from the other side. Waiting would they talk again and before we go further. Mi family like I say, we got people the way we always recognize when our constant viewer the way all tend the view Sarah Castro with they on, and we get somebody way a not single a married but he began back then there's a winner Adama Bangura, where I believe say they around them Philly, who they wish happy belated birthday and let God continue for give happiness world but in this life let this trouble where they pass now this world let it escape entire generation where now this corona and we wish happy belated birthday and let God continue for bless her with job and good health. And this now we can they do 110, so we regular viewer them where we know you, but they at least we self go give you a shout out. At least let you know say we they watch una always they watch video. Some of una not can contribute, but we know say una they watch at least una get interest over the network. So Gibril, well, let we continue for go and like as you they say this year like if we continue, we go continue, they continue. I mean, people will be they look for people and for call for challenge Gibril, but it seems like Gibril always see they talk, he then at the right pathway. At least now one of the strongest human rights activists the way then at the diaspora, where at least they fight for the voiceless now the country, where at least in the way people don't know that country they na Gibril they let people they know now in the guide people them. So at least Gibril, waiting at the last word where you want give people Gibril, waiting at the last word where you want give them people we last word where you want give me because we're not going to ask you say you source come up because we know say you not possible we get you antenna where you antenna globally they work like CNN their own and we not going to know who say you pull them, but we they admire who say you can pull her. If you want tell we fine, but if you don't want tell we again you na a human rights activist and also you get people where they work in a network. Waiting at the last word where you want tell you people then Gibril.
Well, my last word where I get for fellow Sierra Leoneans, we equally get our country day. It no matter you short, you tall, you black, you white, you green, you blue, you red. Whose region, whose you come out, as long as you not a Sierra Leonean, then born you na the country, or you people let them come on at the country, we all na one. But for let you allow this group of thieves them with the inside salon, where they not go with them picking them, they not go with them weft them. They left them naya. Then they go loot with country. Una no bank, una feature, una picking them feature na their hand. Then go disappoint una. Una go talk and back, una mark the day. Una within a salon. Today na the 11th. We within America. Today is still na the 10th of January 2021. Politician where they come and lie to you. Not a politician, a thief man. A politician, now post where they come, and they tell you what you are and you they feel good for let you work hard and live up to what they tell you. Let una two work together and meet up now the same path. But any politician where they come, he tell you about tribe. If they come, he tell you about this, that. Lord, we go do this to them people there. Lord, we go do that one to them people there. Not to politicians them. Them guys are not thief man them. We all be done they get along. We all don't live in that country day. Some of we mama them na mende them. We get grandpa mende. We get uncle Lewena mende. But now, this then thief man there, they don't come na this country, na salon. They don't mix up everybody just because of the selfish interests. Then picking them. They're not in the country. Then weft them. They're not in the country. Now they're no more na then did it. Then they go after small picking and they call them pequito. While then you picking them, their age maybe it twice. So the picking away in the foolish na that country. Lord, we not fall for that. Sierra Leone, now the only country we get. For una where they na the country, some of we okay able live na salon and we come back now we can't live back. But some of you now after salon, pass you go Guinea or you go now the neighboring country them, you know get other side for go. If you allow them go dirty you, if you allow them go misuse you, if you allow them go fool you, but you neighbor where you been they go ask for Saul, where Saul no do na you soup. You neighbor where they go ask for, hey, do you let me a bass? Where you not get better a bass. You neighbor where they go ask for pepper. Then go set confusion. Say, oh, this my brother, I don't come on na America, or you don't come on England, or you don't come on whatever. At the end of the day, you not get fulfill and better. But if you get picking them, they picking them they now they get fulfill. Them and they are native man them.
Okay, Gibril.
Anthony General he resigned. The Anthony General resigned.
Yeah, Gibril. Yeah, Gibril. I not caught you all because but certain in the way we not be do, but there are certain inside the where you don't church, where some people we know say you know human rights activist because now the job they do so where people and they try for say where you become a human rights activist. Yes, of course. And when you they talk about since when them people are into governance, then they tell me say I did on one side. Me too. I'm a Pan-Africanist, you understand? They look for the better of African people them. And especially now, it don't go globally like Black Lives Matter all over the world. When somebody they do thing, one orator they wake in talk something where I don't come across in video one way. Now one former military guy we then call Comrade Koita, where be talk about the rules of engagement will be the advocate for this Bobo Ali Foster, where Lawrence Lima go fire na in the mouth. We take today that bobo, then pull and then can do surgery 9 foot, then put her back, then still it on detention because not a politician. Now I make them left Paulo, then left the Olam. Paulo get three in case. They left him because na politician, they want make name say presidential pardon. Where that bobo then go fire 9 foot him back, then give and case say he want go attack Lima. Uda na Lima uda bobo. Armless bobo, then fire then go patch in foot, then take and then go put her in. So when they talk about them guys here, these guys are not politicians. These guys are international notorious criminals. They are criminals. Look, I'm na cartel them form so. When they come, then bring it in a way that then they intimidate people them, then they scare do now. Look the kind of battalion who Mother Bio they put. Mother Bio they afraid the people them of Sierra Leone no more tell you now. It afraid even in colleague army them because it don't all up the money it go. Now Ghana beside the money we thief to the country. We not you want talk, but when people them come in the country can talk say this way they do so. Do something today for your country. Where if you don't die safe, you grand picking and go come better for God's sake. Look what you they see now. Now the fete where Martin Luther King them be the fete. Now we see exposed so right now in America. Them be the fete. And so why we not forfeit this fete? Tomorrow allow picking and can't get them benefit here. Then guys here, see these guys here international criminals. Then they support them back because of party or because you want position. Me you I don't get no government. I don't need for survive through politician. I'm a very hardworking guy. They work. So I know they can't talk now social media for tomorrow say where APC come or SLPP can let them go give me position. When are the team then guy they do so? Some of these guys when they come after you as a human rights activist, they talk the right thing. None of the members them feel say them picking them when they don't come born now so then go left them, take them old them. No, then go and go see oh Musa and Mama and Papa come out. Why you not go make them country? Then guy then they cannot thief man them. Una they hide them because una belong na the same party. This guy then come and say the previous government are international bunch of rogues. Una go then give una money for corona. Where corona not there because the way una they perpetrate with no marks na the country. Corona not there. Una take money. Una go buy motoka. What in a motoka una go buy? Which motoka they una go buy? SUV, Prado. Where una pull them now? Then say Auditor General come. So motoka then they among the winner all motoka them. So, but kuti ne uki want for let una talk, then let us see the people how they react. If not the right thing on a true Sierra Leone and the end, then people there now the opposite way. It's like those if you say those who are whose secrets are exposed into secretism, should not criticize. Like Fatima Biose, who are not to SLPP, not to Sierra Leonean. Now SLPP, they're not to Sierra Leonean because when you Omeka Odumego, where he give the background of most of these SLPP them, the true SLPP men, the people now more and bad than come out. Only one who come on at Laka Laun border, then Lawrence Lima, they all. Then people are from Liberia, then come out. Now I make no sympathy for Salon people them. So this it can piss people them off where people and they try for talk the truth as activists for Lekuna, not to job you defend. Now you people you defend for. Some man sit down and also in freezer full up with milk, hamburger, and hot dog. And then remember the kind people and they holiday pass, then go na bank no get money if they get. You understand? Eh? Then people and they thief na the country, then people and the way they support them. But yeah, Gibril Bangura, if you get any idea about this Liban go away, this mother biogo, you feel say na like when and King them raffle tickets he go with, or what you think say go do na Liban, or if na the Salon money is squandered back.
Abdullah, let's go where mother biogo na Lebanon. I get the evidence right here. 1 billion, 1 million leons. When I
$1 million.
so $1 million. When I 10 billion leons.
Just a Lebanon trip.
Just a Lebanon trip. Just a Lebanon trip. The evidence day, Pan-Africanists, they get everything on the record day. They're not going to able to deny.
But you see, like when you give you last word. So now in this woman be the try for talk with Basita Michael, that woman at the bar association, where them be make that into humanity we not call for. But these people think that people are stupid. You know, the only people we go able understand these people now somebody we street smart. But book smart, you know they able counter because they get the jargons the way then they pull for full people But I mean, sometimes you get for talk the truth.
Then jargons, they don't make no sense because then they use one word where that word they mean different thing. Now we listen to Basit Michael Abdullah. Now we listen to this lady.
All the long-standing problems still entrench in our society. We have added another problem, which is making things even worse, which is taking us backwards and not forward. And what is that? It is the seeming policy of division and exclusion, marginalization of a certain group. That is not good for business. The political instability and tension is not encouraging investment. Division on tribal lines does not consolidate peace. It perpetuates resentment. Now, yesterday in the opening statement of our leaders, we were inspired in so many ways that we saw that our leaders for the first time admitting to faults and willing to take responsibility. But we also see that there is a big gap between rhetoric and reality. We are preaching peace, yet we are undermining those institutions that foster peace. We can give countless examples, but I don't want to bore you right now with examples. Let me just mention a few.
Okay.
Not preach peace.
Okay.
And you're sacking people who are guaranteed with security of tenure under the Constitution and the statute. You cannot preach peace and you impose a speaker on parliament against the majority party in parliament. We cannot preach peace when it seems like appointments are being done on tribal lines. We cannot reach peace when we are depriving access to justice of the hearing of political cases by opposition or otherwise, and even by the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So you see, when person with integrity and decency they talk, you understand? And what thing come after? No, not go after him. Then go after him.
Then go after him, but she is a tough cookie.
No.
You know they just put an milk. You know they just put an a milk, stick an a milk. They fit to say it's soft. No.
Who's why you feel say? No. Who's why you feel say now this entire administration, we in terms of integrity, where they challenge that lady day? No. You can't. You know they do them. So
they know they allow all the they don't all the medias, all the media outlets, with the exception of social media, but all the mainstream media.
Then they allow let people then go there for talk.
And this lady, if you talk about people them when are real Sierra Leoneans, where they talk the truth, where for get award. Basita for don't get award. But they know they do it.
But who go come there because you know what thing are the thing again, Gibril? As a human rights activist, I watch something, you understand, eh? I want to let you know say that most of the international non-governmental organization that when a human rights organization, guess what you observe? You understand, eh? You know say all the write-up with it about Sierra Leone, where be the fastest growing economy, the peaceful country, now it's still there during Anesco in time. Nothing or no update them, but waiting the happen so now the country with this present government. So other than cause them, now them civil society the way they now tongue with the MCC them, they're not able to furnish them other organizations say now so the country don't they now. You understand? Even to Amnesty International, now just lie butter them. All thing the way they happen at the country, not in at the website.
Well, Abdullah, now that means now we responsibility for educate them people there. We give them an update about what they go on. Now we responsibility that because like I've been telling you, we can follow the block people from in Twitter page. Not to get that page there, that in our government page. If not in personal page, I don't care. But where we all don't see where government pay money, even to them pay them, now SLPP, for let them go teach them. Then pay money to Facebook, for let them go teach them how to use Facebook. We get evidence about that. Pay a huge amount of money to Facebook, for let them go teach them and they how for fame picking them on Facebook.
Okay.
Because they don't teach them for let them go do government work. Now for let them know how to use Facebook and begin finding small picking them on Facebook. Okay, so this is your responsibility. This.
Okay. So like Gibril, as you just don't listen, you know, just listen to Basita Michael. Now the powerful lady this way, the SLPP, they know they give chance now for let talk because you go tell them for them humanity where them feel say so tell them go give people and chicken and rest, then go talk rubbish the way this woman they eat waiting decent past them, you understand? So the woman talk waiting at the right thing now, them pressure and then and therefore intimidate, but not all man in the church. Yes, you know the church, some people and they without governments have God they allow you for church them. So now the reason this way now kind of them woman there would they look to way at least not to somebody where they save them catch man rape, let them beat and before say then cry and go police. You see where woman decent wait till they talk for the nation. Not to somebody where then say this somebody rape where go now they go deny where you not to doctor. Yes, they go talk say this is not rape. So all that kind of thing and they look people there with integrity where at least for push the country where you they talk about them. Other people and they all the one the way they come where they counter. Some people and sometimes then they look for a job or some man now they get for gear and top up or gear and small things. So they not go to eat money no more, not defend the party. So Gibril, I think say we don't talk too much with you today. We don't do too much. I don't know. One left you let yourself go rest. If you want give you one small rub much let we let you let go. Or if you don't let we round up this program, sir. And now the will put so on the screen that way we just share in audio way at least waiting the statement where we go give a Bintumani 3. I mean Bintumani 3 because then it's trust me, if then give them chance back to God and go make Bintumani 4. I don't know what and see Bintumani 1, Bintumani 2, Bintumani 3. But this one this sleep and no work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then they make money out of defeat.
Yeah.
Not only they sponsor them programs and now defeat they sponsor them programs and
okay.
And anytime where they get them programs and then they make money.
Okay.
Yeah, then they make money. But we'll talk about Basit Michael. This woman, where he talk about them, no name, no day. Inside the Mamiko's book, where they not talk about this woman. And guess what? Waiting the woman talk, now that make the international community not recommend nothing waiting them talk panda Bintumani 3. We get Bintumani 1. Una not implementer. We get Bintumani 2. Una not implementer. All the money where they spend pana. Una not implementer. Why make 3 for be implemented? Now be applaud. Waiting do then set up this particular Bintumani 3 for can victimize you people. The same way they do, where they come, then create after the Bintumani 2, then can then create that waiting then call how they call it's waiting truth and reconciliation.
Mm-hmm.
That TRC.
Yeah, remember they will get we then get the gun and begin buy the gun to themselves.
These are the people who bring the rebel war. Then they start the rebel war. Then papa then grandpa then they donate them picking them. Then grand picking them. For let them go train with Forest and Co. These are the people after they don't train, then begin kill fellow Sierra Leoneans them. These are the people who say Madabio where they say na in the masterminder we make today they make they say na in the only person where we pull APC in power where they put on day. And at the end of the day, what did they do? They say let them set up a truth and reconciliation committee for tribe people were involved. We see the defense minister in Ganoman, they arrest her. Because of the arrest where they arrest in Ganoman, it not been go down well with them. It not been go down well. So what happen? We brought that they were been there at the military. Where they say them you don't tire because they know say Madabio, they mean they sell arms and ammunition to the rebel and then they sell to the government. Then say, okay, now you know waiting. If the rebel then can at home, let them come. Let people then get peace. Then people and they now then Rwanda. Waiting then do where they come, they don't go pull them people in Rwanda. Look them, then are the villages them. Then they prep for another war. You see that? You see the double standard? It's hard, man. It's hard. I'm glad. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, me people here, una just join we, una just listen to the human rights activists within the diaspora, when a Gibril Bangura, where they fetch all around for Salon people, when a voice of the voiceless. And we don't get our whole day today, at least they don't talk about several things the way they happen at the country, we not right. But wait till they advise no more, like one thing where Gibril talk, the other passport movement where una take for the old people and passport them. Yes, we know all our country get problem with any other cities in way una go in passport loss. then other go come for them. So una find other mechanism how for trace people. Una get boku bobo the way do IT. Una find way una will trace people them outside and day where una will get information and give 1 or 2. They give up to 3 address outside day. It not depend. It not be say if this person give this address here and they go day. If they give address, you go left your back there, they go sleep other side. Then thing and then now una for put in place in order una the old people and passports them where they reach na airport. So me people them. And we understand say not to all man passport and the old and where we talking about by the barber or by the name we get now so then the only passport. So all them thing and they will they do so and they work. Anybody will preach yes.
Profile you before even you they left na here. You get one form where you they fill. When you fill that form then you photocopy your passport, you send them. Before even you reach, now that made them go arrest Joe. Where come on now?
Yes.
The APC youth leader.
Now
yeah. When you go free to, now you are posting now they arrest them.
So when you give your passports now the passports now the embassy then take the form where you fill and send them. So you go now then they look for you then they hold you.
Why me for go give me passports? That's alone. You keep your passport. Why? Then go photocopy them. Then print them the fake way and give other person me information.
I believe saying that thing and they then got they do because then get a lot of people. Then get a lot of people that they want to make for escape now the country and then go take them passports. Then they even or not come through. Yes, then go come with a plane. Where at least then go make them passports and they give people them just for let them go to Europe or let them find other side. So I mean me people them this na say Akasti we just do round up today with Gibril Bangura. We tell una thank you viewer there una view and una we give comment. We encourage una all the time let una go they come and give comments and make una views. At least love share idea together. Woulda talk to woulda not talk to when are the benefit of Mama Salon. And me people we producer who get today sound technician Amjad Jalomiba, Mina Abdullah Mansari, and we just talk with the human rights activist we na Gibril Bangura. Una tata we go talk to una back next week.